What's up, everyone? This is Robert, aka Comics on the Edge, with another haul video. Now, getting started here, let me just kind of show you the little stack I'm working with. This is it right here. I haven't really had much time to go out or anything like that. Just been really busy lately, and but I did end up going to one of the uh, local shows around my area called Frankincense, and I got to meet up with a bunch of you know vendors that I've kind of dealt with over the years, and kind of dug through their new inventory and pulled out some pretty good stuff. So we'll go ahead and just start showing off what I grabbed here. Um, this is a Tank Girl Gold #1. I like picking up these Tank Girl books because they're kind of, you don't really see them too often, and the covers are mostly really nice, really different. This book in particular, if you like the cover of it, there you go. If you like the cover, then the inside actually has a centerfold. So that's something really cool about this book. Um, I guess you could, pull it out and put it up on your wall or frame it or whatever, but, um, kind of ruin the book. So yeah, Tank Girl. I usually pick them up if I see them, especially if they're like dirt cheap. This is another Tank Girl Visions of Booga. This is part three. Yeah, part three. I don't know how many parts there are. There's probably three parts to it, but this is the third one. I don't have any other ones, so I gotta find the other two or whatever, however many there are left. So I grabbed that. The art's okay. It's a little kind of abstract a little bit, but you know, it's a Tank Girl book. The inside art's really awesome. Another book I grabbed is another Tank Girl book. This one's a very special Tank Girl. Um, it's called Dirty Helmets, and this book also, I believe, if you like the cover, the inside's a little bit different. It's more of a black and white, um, but still like a really cool centerfold there. So you could do whatever you want with that. Um, Pretty cool. I really like that kind of stuff. So that's it for the Tank Girl stuff. Another series I like to pick up, because at Frankincense they have a lot of these books in like the 50-cent bins and stuff like that. So this one's called, because I guess they have a lot of them, but I kind of like the covers of these. This is Judge Dredd uh, from the DC series, Judge Dredd #2. Pretty cool cover. That's pretty much it about this book. But I have a lot of friends that collect them, so sometimes I'll pick them up a few issues here and there. This one's Judge Dredd #9 from the DC series. Really cool cover. It's a cover swipe of Brian Boland. So really like that one. Never really seen that one before. And then ran into these Dead Man books. I I like some of the covers as well. So this is Deadman number 8. I just think the cover is pretty cool. They've done really well. Deadman number 12. Jumping out, or she got thrown off an airplane or something. Taped her mouth shut. Alright, moving on. So this is a series that it's a set. There's a little bit of hype around this first issue, and it's a first appearance of Marvel Boy. So they're speculating that something's gonna happen with this. I found all 6 issues. Yeah, 6 issues. Another sought after book is the number 2 issue. It's got another first appearance. So yeah, I was able to find every single issue. 2, 3, 4, pretty cool covers. 5 and 6. It's from the Marvel Knight series. So yeah, if I could complete a run, and the cheap bins, then I'll do it. Another interesting book I found. This is actually it's a variant. It's a Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1 from the Dynamite series. This is Rob Liefeld cover. Wait, where is it? Oh, there, it's right there. I'm not much of a fan of his work, but I think that I guess his rendition of Turok is not that bad. Looks pretty cool. At first I didn't think it was Rob Liefeld, but then I kind of looked into it and I was just like, oh, okay, it is, because he signed the cover. So another book I found. This one is video game related, and you guys know how much I love that. So this is Dragon's Lair number 2. Really like the cover. Let's see. Arcana Comics. The cover was done by Fabio Laguna. Never heard of him. But I do remember this game when I was a kid, and this game was hard as shit to play. It was totally animated, and what they didn't really tell you about the game is it came with a joystick and 1 button. So all you had to do is within the game there would be like a flashing, like glowing thing, and all you had to do is just direct the joystick to that flashing thing, and sometimes it would have you do an action which you would have to push the button. So as a kid, it was just way over my head. It was way over my friend's head. Nobody played it, but people loved, or me and my friends loved to watch people play it. As I got older, I understood the concept of the game. All we really looked for as kids was the animation on this video game. It was just something different, something that we never really experienced before, and I don't ever think that there was another game like it. Maybe there was a space game. I forgot what it was called though, but it was the same lines of this Dragon's Lair game. But this is what started it all. Really cool game if you know how to play it. Um, so another book I found was this was a cool book. I actually showed this book last week, but since then I found another copy, and this is the Max 1/2 Mylar. As you can see, there it is signed. So this is the Dynamic Forces edition. There's a certificate right there. It's numbered and everything. This is actually signed by the writer William Messner Loebs. So that's why I picked up this book. The guy didn't really charge me anymore for the autograph or signature, so I picked it up. I mean, these 1/2 books I just I like a lot. So yeah, got a Dynamic Forces edition. It's limited to 5,000. So yeah, got one of those. Pretty cool. So anytime I see Adam Hughes books, I normally pick them up. These ones, I don't think I don't think I had them until now. So this one I did. It's a Catwoman number 69. Really cool cover. It's got like, I guess, like pictures of all different villains in the background here, and got Catwoman here freaking out for some reason. Yeah, Adam Hughes goodness. These ones are Adam Hughes as well. It's Invisible Woman number 3 and 4. I love this one. This one's really cool. Just a beautiful, beautiful cover of the Invisible Woman. And even this one is a really cool cover too. Adam Hughes is just a beast. So got those ones. And I showed this on my Instagram, and a lot of people liked it. So this is Death Dealer number 1 by Image Comics, Frank Frazetta. Really cool, dark art there. Just, classic. Awesome cover. I think this is like the second one I found. Yeah, I mean, you just run into them every now and then. I picked up a couple of copies of this book. Found them in the bins, and there's something that was announced with them. It's Ex Machina number 1. I found 2 copies. So this is something's supposed to happen with this series. It's by Brian K. Vaughan. So yeah, it's probably gonna be really good. So yeah, got those 2. Also, I had found this one before, but it had like a tear on the corner. I actually found a near mint copy, or very fine. Now that I look at it, but it's a Quasar number 14, done by Todd McFarlane. There you go. Really cool cover. I think that's the only issue that he did. So this one, I didn't really know too much about it, but I knew I had to grab it. I mean, it was only a couple bucks. So this is Malady number 5. It's a underground adults only comic. yeah, it's the reason why I got it is because it's got Dave Stevens in it. So I think I checked it earlier or a few days ago, and it was a centerfold or something like that. Let's see here. There's a couple centerfolds, but so here's the Dave Stevens centerfold there. Gotta cover it up because it's a little graphic. But yeah, anytime I see Dave Stevens stuff, it just he was a beast. I just have to get his stuff, and a lot of people are catching on to his artwork, and they want it as well. So yeah, I that's something I always look for, especially in underground comics. Um, so one of the dealers, they had a small run of a series that I love to collect. I do not have the whole set yet, but it's something that I'm kind of striving after, underground comics related. So the series is Cherry Pop Tart, and the dealer had a number 2. This is like a third print, a second or third print. I'm sure it's like a third print. Awesome cover. Uh, I I need. So I think I have 2 copies of this. But I need a first print. That's the one I'm missing. So um, yeah, this is like a second or third print. I'm looking for a first print currently. So you got that one, and then after the second issue, there was like a lawsuit with Pop Tarts, so they had to change the name and they changed it to Cherry. So I found Cherry number 4. Yeah, Larry Wells just does such good work. This is number 8, Alice in Wonderland theme, or The Wizard of Oz. Alice in Wonderland. Cherry number 9. Uh, Cherry number 14. There you go. And this is actually so once they stopped the Cherry run, they did I believe there were like reprints, and they changed the name again to Cherry's Jubilee, and this is the first issue of that. So I think it's like a reprint. But yeah, Larry Wells just kills it every time. Let's see here. Okay, I got this actually at one of my comic shops. I paid $1 for this, and I know a lot of people were looking for this when it came out, and it was basically like one per store. This is Absolute Carnage number 5, local comic book store variant. It's limited to 600. So if you ever see the original or the regular copies, they got something in the background. This one, it's just plain. Ryan Stegman did the cover, So it's highly sought after. The reason why they put it in a dollar bin is because they didn't think that they were gonna sell it. Because it's got like a crease right here, and it's got a couple other creases too. But you know, I couldn't pass it up, so I grabbed it. I'm not really like a Carnage collector or anything like that, but hey, I'll grab it if it's there. Let's see here. DC Comics presents number 47, first appearance of Heman. This is a pretty jacked up copy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still something that I have to grab every time I see it because He-Man was he was my shit when I was a kid. I had so many action figures and stuff, so yeah, I just I'll probably, even though it probably won't help, I'll probably try to clean and press it and just hold on to it or whatever. Or if somebody that doesn't care about quality needs it, then hey, work something out. I also got one of these. I already have one, but a second copy will not hurt because I love the cover. So this is X23 number 1 Target X. This is a top cow variant, and I just think the cover's so cool. You don't really see this cover around too much because I think you had to order it off of Top Cow's website, and they sold out right away of them. So you have to buy them aftermarket. The guy I bought this from, he really hooked it up. It was a new vendor at Frankenstein's. Never seen him there before. Since I was a regular at Frankenstein's, I known a lot of the vendors, and obviously he was a new vendor. So I chatted with him, and he was a really nice dude, and gave this to me at a really good price. So I was really happy about that. Like I said, the cover, even though I have one, the cover is just awesome. Probably get them graded or something like that down the line. So got that. The last book I have to show you is so this is the Tick number 12, and I had to put a bunch of notes on it because there's so much going on with this book. This is so the Tick number 12. There's about 9 different variations of this book alone. This book in particular is called it's called No Logo FRRD variant. So there's other variants that have a logo on there. So this is I don't think that this would qualify as a first print, or maybe it's a special edition or something like that. But so you got a gold stamp right here, no title. It is numbered on the back. So and it is a FRRD variant, which I don't understand what that means. But the fact that it's numbered, and if you look right here, right there, and right there, it's triple signed. Now normally I don't buy books that are signed at all because I just don't want to deal with them, but this book is just special enough, rare enough to kind of grab it even with the signatures. So and I've looked up the signatures. They look legit. And I didn't pay any more for the signatures at all. I just pretty much just paid for the book itself. So you got Ben Edlund, who is the writer, cover artist of this, and something else. I forgot. Then you got Ed George, or no, you have George Suarez right here, who's the editor, and you got the letterer right there. His name is Rob Polio, and so he writes Bob Polio, and he writes "And the Tick." So yeah, I just thought it was a pretty cool thing to have. You know, tick stuff is like hard to find. I mean, you know, there's so many people collecting them, and I don't think that there's enough tick stuff out there to meet the demand. So yeah, I grabbed it, and it's it's, you know, just something to add to my collection. This is what the back looks like. So it says the tick is numbered right here. This is how I can tell what type of variant it is. So it's a FRRD variant. That's how I found, you know, what type of variant it was. I don't know what that exactly means, like I said, but hey, this book was from 1993. And if you kind of dig in the inside here, it's still black and white pages. So it's got letters and stuff like that. Just, you know, a unique, cool book to have. You know, since number ones are just like so damn expensive nowadays. So yeah. And that's pretty much it for my haul video. You know, it's just it was a little bit of a light load, but I mean, you know, I kind of picked up a few things from each vendor, and before you know it, I came out with a pile. So if you want to see a preview of any of this stuff, just follow me on Instagram. It's Comics on the Edge with underscores instead of spaces. You know, there's you know, I try to post daily, or, you know, every other day, if that, you know. So check out the Comic Book Fiend Club page at Comic Book Fiend Club on Instagram, comicbookfiendclub.com if you're interested in possibly joining. There's quite a bit of other fiends that put out content on YouTube, each doing their own interesting thing and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up on Instagram, or like this video, subscribe if you want to see more. I plan on doing some like mystery boxes and stuff in the future, and you know, sometimes you'll see me jumping on other people's YouTube videos and, you know, chatting it up with them. So yeah, you know, if that's something that you're interested in, then go ahead and just follow me. All right, that'll be it, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.